What's up, Dupe City fam? Welcome back to the Unmagical series by Dupe City Co. In today's video, we are making ice cream parlor candles from the Magic Candle Company using a fragrance called Vanilla Sugar Waffle Cone from justscent.com. You can get just 1 ounce of this fragrance at justscent.com for $2.95, and it's the same fragrance that the Magic Candle Company uses in their ice cream parlor products. And let me tell you, it's fabulous. As always, I'd like to remind you that I'm in no way affiliated with Magic Candle Company, nor do I make any profit off any of the products that I recreate. I do, however, have some really fun stuff planned for the channel, such as our It's a Smell World series coming in August, and I have a few other surprises that I can't talk about just yet, but I'm so excited to be rolling them out very, very soon. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to be notified every time I release new Dupe City Co Disney DIY content, which is every few days. Let's get started. Now, if you watch my other Disney DIY candle videos, you pretty much know the routine by now, hopefully. So we're going to start as we always start. We're going to clean our candle tins just to remove any dirt and debris left over from manufacturing. And I'm going to use a paper towel with just a little bit of alcohol on it to sanitize as well. I'm going to clean both the tins and the lids. And I'm also going to use the same paper towel to clean the wick tabs. I'm going to show you that in just a moment. All right, here are the wick tabs, and they are for wooden wicks. They securely slide in the little clip here, and using the wick sticker, we're going to secure each wick tab to the candle tins. You'll see what I'm talking about, but let's get them cleaned first. And this is to remove any dirt, debris, grease, or grime that might be left over from manufacturing, just like the candle tins. Now, the prepping of the candle doesn't take very long at all. This whole process of cleaning it out took me longer to show you than it would in real life. So using the wick sticker, we're just going to peel one side of this double-sided wick sticker, attach it to the wick tab like this, pressing firmly to attach. Then we're going to firmly press it into the inner circle of the candle tin. And once you center it, just press it firmly to make sure it's secure. And then repeat with the other tin. It's really a quick and easy, simple process. And just as a reminder, I've linked all the supplies that you're going to need that I use in my videos down below so you know exactly where to get them, so you can make these products cheaply and quickly and easily. What I think I love most about these Disney DIY tutorials is that you can substitute fragrances. If you didn't want to make candles, but you love this fragrance as much as I do, you can substitute that fragrance for this one. So you can make soaps, you can make room sprays, you can make wax melts. Any one of the products, just substitute the fragrance. All right, so here we have our wick. This is a Crackling wooden wick. It is a size 0.02 from the Wooden Wick Co. That's listed down below. And the width of this wick is wide enough to fit into the candle and still get a full melt pool. It is 0.625 of an inch, so just over half of an inch wide. What we're gonna do is we're going to push the wick into the wick tab. See how secure it is? That's a good thing. We're going to use our scissors and place them firmly on top of the candle tin. Then we're going to clip the wick, just cut it in half. We're going to take the unused portion, place it into the other candle tin wick tab, and repeat the process. We're just going to slide it in here, set it on a flat surface, give it a trim. Now we do have one more trimming to do. We want to get this wick down to 1/8 of an inch, just for safety regulations. However, this is good for now. We're going to set these aside. And this whole time, I've had my wax melting to 185 degrees. It's now ready. So we're going to go ahead and put the pitcher on the scale, tear it out to 0, and then we're going to get 10 ounces in this pitcher. So the color that I'm using today is Liquid Candle Dye by Candle Science. It is ivory, and this color is probably the most misleading color that they have that I've discovered. I use it a lot, as you can tell. I'm going to put 2 drops in 10 ounces. I probably should have put a 3rd drop, given the final product was a bit lighter than I wanted, but this is basically just a light brown. What I was going for was that creamy vanilla and the caramel color of the waffle cone. I wanted to kind of convey that, and I think it did a good job, but it could have been a bit darker. And we're going to stir to incorporate the coloring into the wax. You don't have to stir for any predetermined amount of time. Just make sure it's all the way mixed in. Now, a couple things here. One, my wax got a little too hot in the wax melter. I'm letting it cool down to about 165 before I put the fragrance in, because this fragrance has a lot of vanilla in it and I don't want it to burn off. So we're going to drop it to 165 or lower. We're going to put that fragrance in and we're going to mix. While the wax is cooling down, let's talk about this fabulous fragrance, Vanilla Sugar Waffle Cone by Just Scent. This is fan-freaking-tastic. If you like gourmand fragrances like I do, you're going to love this. It's a great seller, and not just as a Disney ice cream parlor scent. This is a great fragrance. I love it. It's one of my probably top 5 fragrances. The interesting thing about this, however, is as many bottles as I've bought from justscent.com, every time I get a new bottle, it smells a little different. I don't think they mix in-house. Maybe they get it from a supplier, but I've noticed variations in the fragrance. It's always good, but there are some variations in the fragrance. Every bottle has smelled different. Keep that in mind. So we are finally at temperature. We are at 165 or below, and we're ready to add the fragrance. Remember, you can get this for $2.95 for 1 ounce from justscent.com. Of course, that's linked below. We are going to add 1 ounce to the 10 ounces of wax, and each candle will have approximately 5.5 ounces in it when we're done. So with this, yes, we do have a predetermined amount of time to stir, no less than 2 minutes. I prefer 3. So let's get this stirred and then we can pour. All right, so we are ready to pour our candles, and we are going to set this aside. We're going to put our scale on a flat surface again, put the candle tin on top and tear it out. You can see right here, I almost forgot that part, but I didn't. And we are going to tear it out, pour in 5.5 ounces of wax, and try not to make a big mess like I did, but it worked out in the end. However, once we get 5.5 ounces, we're going to carefully, remember, the candle tins will be hot, so if you're using just these gloves, it will be a little hot to touch. If you need to use something a little more heat resistant, please do. Set this aside carefully. We don't want to slosh, we don't want to spill. We're going to repeat the process with the last candle tin. And you'll see here that I try to be a little artsy and take another video while taking this video. Not going to make it a habit, but it was kind of fun to do. You'll see that in just a moment. And there we have it. We just made 2 5.5 ounce candles, and we used the same exact fragrance that the Magic Candle Company uses for their ice cream parlor products. It took us just about 15 minutes, and we have 2 candles for a fraction of the cost. And I just showed you different stages throughout the cooling process. This is the final product. These wicks are already clipped to 1/8 of an inch. As you can see, I didn't show that part this time, but we're gonna light one right here. As far as the scent, you already know I love it. I don't love it because it's a Magic Candle Company fragrance. It's really not. At the very most, it's Just Scent. If they get it from a different supplier, well, that's unknown to me. However, this is great. It's a great Disney scent. It is a great everyday scent. It's a great summer scent. The best part, I know I say this a lot, but the best part is that making this candle, your whole house is going to smell like this candle. That's the great part of doing this yourself. You get to enjoy it twice. Once when you make it and once when you burn it, or twice when you burn it if you make 2. So there we have it. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to be notified every time we release new Dupe City Co. Disney DIY content, which is every 3 days. And be on the lookout for my new series, It's a Smell World, coming in August. Thanks for watching.